quell his influence this afternoon. The siren sounds. We are underway for the second quarter of action at Eltham College. It's the Demons that lead this one by 5 points. As the ball gets tossed up, no ruckman winning it clearly. McCaffer getting the hands away, and then Taglieri wins the clear. It's just those two names we mentioned a moment ago. They go inside 50, and they've given away a high free kick, though, on that occasion by Fleming. So the Demons will win possession back. This is going to be Yankos. Owes it to Turner, and then goes towards the outer side. It's a good kick. Pachiga. Not many options for him. Low driven ball will work to Harris. Centre wing, outer side. He's got a chipping ball, that works too. And it's a chance here for the Demons to move forward. They go inside 50. Camiliadis has to beat about 4, but he did well to get a hand onto it to force that ball out of bounds. He was probably going to be outmarked otherwise, but he did really well, and it's going to be a boundary throw-in.
That's the 1%ers coaches love. Couldn't mark that under so much immense defensive pressure from the Collegians, but just fisted it out over the boundary just to give his team another opportunity.
Minute and a half into this second quarter. Demons by 5, inside forward 50 at AR. Be cleared away this time by Maroney. 1-on-1. That's, I think, going to be marked by the man in front, which is a Demon. They did really well, so they switch it across. It was a dangerous one for the Demons, and then they go just outside 50. McCaffer got a hand onto it. Taylor couldn't complete the mark. Now the ball's at ground level. And umpire hovers and will allow it to keep going because McCaffer was able to get that one over to Malone. They go to Williamson, who's got a 1-on-1, and, well, almost plucked it with one hand. It hits ground level. Now the numbers have to come. Tyson was front and centre, and he win a ball up.
Williamson was probably unlucky not to get a holding free kick there. He was appealing to the umpire.
Tap from Fleming. Will be cleared, though, by the Demons. They go to centre-half forward. Coffey in good position. Got two hands onto it, but it'll be cleared there by Maroney, whose handball wasn't great, but they've got numbers around. Taglieri. Now it gets an opportunity over for Smith Marks. And now an opportunity for 45 out. No, holding the ball. Great run-down tackle that was. Fantastic effort. I'm not quite sure who it was there on the other side, but it was particularly a strong effort. And the Demons, as a result, will win the ball back. This is Callett now. Goes towards the outer side. Off hands towards the boundary line. The Turtles happy to see that one over. And you're right, it is those 1% plays you feel like that are keeping the Demons certainly with the upper hand.
Yeah, I think their tackling pressure thus far in this match has been really terrific. It'll be something Robert Fletcher's really proud of his team. Just really making statements to old Eltham.
Tap from Learson. Almost picked up by Murphy. Taglieri's held up. We'll have a ball up in front of the old Eltham Collegians bench. And Matthew Sleeman in his 4th year as coach of the Turtles. Great tap there from Taylor Harris. Got away from the tackler well. And the Demons, by hand, continue to move this ball forward. Back to Harris. Sends a chipping ball inside 50. Alice read that one all day long. And, well, no, he dropped the mark, allowed Mernda to keep going, but then a dangerous tackle was going to see the Demons with possession of the football.
It's what I was talking about earlier there. Timothy Ellis, he did take the mark, but he looked to play on straight away, just handballed it to the Mernda opposition and turned the ball over. And, I mean, that's what happens sometimes when you try to play that high-risk, high-reward football. He tried to go quickly, but forced the turnover, and now Mernda have a shot on goal.
So it's an opportunity here for the Demons. Demons man having a shot on goal is about 40 out. He comes in and he's missed to the left-hand side. So
it was Kasichi.
Kasichi, thank you. 2-2-14 Mernda. Old Eltham 1-2-8. We are 4.5 minutes into the opening term. I'm sorry, the second term, I should say. France, I'm getting all my names mixed up now. Let's start again. Ball's in the middle of the ground. Harris tried to barge through and couldn't do so from Robertson. So we are going to have ball up. Another great tap leap there from Taylor. Wasn't able to get the tap, though, and it's just going to allow another stoppage. So a bit of stagnant movement at the moment, which probably doesn't favour either side really at the moment. I mean, the Demons, of course, have the lead, but unable to do much with it at the moment. And we're going to have another stoppage.
Just a bit of dormancy creeping into this match. Sides will look to use a lot of space. There's no one on the broadcast side of the ground at the moment.
It's going to be cleared away here by the Turtles. They go to the middle of the ground. It's a one-on-one. Trying to get in front was Fleming. Left it behind. And then a push in the back free kick will work for Smith. He's in the middle of Eltham College. Decides to chip a ball towards the near side. Alice continues the run. Alice inside 50. All Mernda. Take a pick there. This occasion it was Yankos who can chip it to Turner. He's been solid again today for the Demons. As Kai Turner chips a short ball to Black. Black just urging his players to go down the ground. He's going to get through to man of the mark and then sends a high ball. So Crouch's there, Taylor's there. Didn't go to any of them. It's going to be cleared away instead by the Turtles. Now it's back to Black with an opportunity to mark. He didn't take it and then was met with a big tackle from Smith, but it was high. Black will just slowly get to his feet. Copped it pretty high, but of course the crowd here at Eltham College nice and lenient towards him, but he is still down, Riley Black, so we're going to stop play here while the medics come and assess him.
It's concerning. It was just incidental contact by the look of it from our commentary position, but he has stayed down. Trainers are running out now.
Yeah, Riley Black, 17 games last year, only the 11 in 2022 due to injury, so we're wishing for his sake that he is okay. He's still on the ground though, Riley Black, so teams are going to take a bit of a short break here. It is 2-2-14 Mernda. Old Eltham Collegians are 1-8. We are 7 1/4 minutes into the second term. And he's just getting assessed, of course. All medics trained really well here in the NFNL and always in the best of care possible. So
good signs is he seems pretty communicative with the trainers. He is moving around. He's just signaling a bit of pain. So yeah, let's hope for his sake and that he's all right.
And like you said, definitely incidental. There was no malice in that one at all. It was just caught in a bit of a difficult position and just copped the high tackle as a result. So yeah. As we said, we hope he's okay, and he's just getting back onto his feet now, which is great news. So looks all good to go. He's going to go to the bench and be assessed further, but he's walking, and that's always a good sign.
Yep. You can see just the old Eltham players just had a bit of a chance just to have a huddle there and potentially plan how they're going to get back into this game. They are only the 1 goal down, but it has looked a bit worse over the course of this match. But if they look to find a bit of run, which we know they can do from last season, that'll really elevate their performance. But the work rate of Mernda has just been fantastic so far.
Play to resume. Turner, near side halfback. Looks like down the line's the option for him. A lot of players set up there. Old Eltham in favour though. Off hands. Ground level will work, and then an opportunity here for Longley. Got the hands through to Maroney, to McCaffer, to Russian McCoach. Back to McCaffer, who just chipped a nice ball and almost a mark taken by Longley. Couldn't complete it. Had time to get the handball through. He's won a holding free kick though, and he'll grab it back. Longley. Short ball to Maroney. Right in front of our commentary position here at Eltham College. Maroney assessing his options. He's going to have to move. Call to play on now, Maroney. Undecided, goes a bit more central. Off her hands from Smith. Front and centre was Hill. And then it's one back, so Hill gets the 1-2 from Crouch, and we'll look to switch this across. He's kicked it to space. It's going to be Mazzarella here up against Luke Bauer. Mazzarella should get there first, and then, wow, was hit pretty hard, but the Demons happy to keep things moving. Smith almost took it on the bounce, got the handball away. Chance for Travis Keating now, who just enters the 50, goes towards Camiliadis. Too hot for him. Is that going to bounce through from Keating? Oh, it has! What a debut goal for Travis Keating in Mernda colours. He went over the head of Camiliadis, but the ball nowhere in the vicinity for any Old Eltham Collegians player to get a touch onto it, and it just trickled through for the Demons' third goal of the afternoon. They're 3-2-20. Old Eltham Collegians 1-2-8.
Oh, fortuitous could be the word to describe that goal, but from Travis Keating in the pocket, just lifted it over the head perfectly of the Old Eltham defenders, and one was running back but couldn't quite touch it on the line, and that's again a bit of reward for Mernda and just putting a bit more scoreboard pressure on. Now out to 2 goals.
So back in the middle we go. No, Ruckman getting a tap onto it, and then we'll have a secondary stoppage in the middle of the ground. So there's a bit of spark we needed in this game. As we said, it was a pretty slow first 10 minutes of this second term, but the Demons look on top again. Taylor on the bounce, got the handball away. Now a chance for Zach Hill. Got the handball through. It's a high ball from Aiden Kasiki. Can he get there? Camiliadis tried to keep it in play, but it's going to go through for a behind instead. And the Turtles under pressure once again now. Mernda 3-3-21. Old Eltham Collegians 1-2-8. We're 11 and a half minutes into the second quarter. Russian McCoach. Umpire said it wasn't 15, so he has to track back, decides to switch it across, and it's a good one to Johnston. In his pocket, tries to get past Keating, unable to do so, it's a track back, and then Keating wraps him up in a big tackle. He did not give up on that at all, Travis Keating. He's had a good couple of minutes. This is going to be a tough shot for him, though, right on the boundary, if he chooses to go for it, which it looks like he will.
Johnson just got caught in 2 minds there. One of the Collegians players in the reserves grand final last year, and tried to run around his opposite defender, but couldn't quite do it and just got caught up right in front of the clubhouse.
Travis Keating, well, you could argue this is going to be one that tops his first goal. Might be a bit more deliberate on this occasion. From about 45 metres out, Keating has absolutely delivered a beauty. 2 fantastic goals in a matter of minutes for Travis Keating. And his influence on this Mernda side has come immediately. 4-3-27. The Demons, the Turtles are 1-2-8.
Costly error there from Old Eltham. You know, you can't afford to make those kind of mistakes when you've been up against it all day, and now stretching out 28-7. You're going to look to your leaders to respond. Brent McCaffer's been quiet. They're going to have to really build upon what they've set apart to do in pre-season and start to get those clearances and get back into this contest.
So the Demons with all the ascendancy at the moment as we're back in the middle. Caffer lays a tackle that will cause a stoppage. So Travis Keating, he kicked 46 goals in 18 reserves games for Bundoora 2 years ago. He is a handy goal kicker when required, and as we've seen already in Demons colours, he's had a bit to say. Mernda try to get it forward. Their pressure has been superb. They win the ball back after the Turtles tried to go forward. This one is coming through from Jaden Bell. They go towards half forward. That ball is going to go out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Let's quickly go around the grounds if possible. King Lake 1-2-8. The Fitzroy Stars 4-4-28. Old Paradians 7-3-45. Heidelberg West 1-2-8. Reservoir 1-1-7. Ivanhoe 6-5-41 as the ball gets tossed up again. Went in front of Learson, so he couldn't tap it. And we're going to have another stoppage by the looks of it. No, umpire happy to let it go. Turtles with numbers here. If they try to move it forward, it'll be cleared away by Russian McCoach. That chipping ball worked well. Mark not taken by Murphy. Tries to keep it in front, then ran into a couple of Demons players and just one back by the visitors. Kicking board, tap from Mazzarella. Still a chance for Hill. Has a bit of trouble. Did get the handball away. Still a chance for Coffey. Went over his head. Now coming in hard was Kasigi to lay some pressure, but umpire's going to call for a ball up. And again, whether it's perceived or not, the pressure from Mernda has been outstanding today.
Every time an Old Eltham player seems to get the ball, they're under immense pressure, and it just means they're being restricted in their ball movement, and they've really struggled.
McCaffer tried to get in front. It was tapped instead, but the Turtles do win it, although it was smothered off the boot of Jaden Bell, so that's why it's going to go out of bounds on the full. We do have our first update from Binnock Park at the moment. Wassonia 1-4-10, St Mary's are 4-1-25, so a promising start for the Borough. Here, it is a 19-point lead. Ball kicked towards the outer side. 3 Mernda players up for it. None of them able to grab the mark, but all the numbers at ground level. May just got the handball away, and then coming in hard with the tackle was Vindanopoulos. He's going to win the free kick as a result. Centre wing outer side. Players starting to stream towards the forward half of the Turtles. Has he got any options that are fruitful? Call to play on. Goes towards half forward. Is that going to be too wide? It's just going to bounce in the field of play. He was looking for Burns. It didn't get to him. And we'll have a boundary throw in as a result, 60 metres out from goal. You feel, though, Tim, it's critical for them to try and keep this ball in the forward half just to get some momentum back.
Absolutely. I think they need the next goal just to keep in touch on the scoreboard, because at the moment they're not getting a lot of opportunities. But while it's in that forward 50, they're going to have to try. Malone
with the clearance. Overrunning it was Milne, picked up by the Demons, who was met with a strong tackle. So it was May that came in hard. McCaffrey laid the tackle, and he won the free kick, and he's going to be given 50 metres. So, to be honest, not quite sure how that came about. But
I think it was for dissent.
What it does mean is McCaffrey is going to be right in front and will kick from about no more than 20 metres out from goal, and this should give him his first goal in Turtles colours. He comes in, Brent McCaffrey, and misses to the right-hand side. And, well, you can hear the Demons fans are pretty pumped about that.
His run-up was really strange. It was staggered. It was like he was trying to rush. He took 3 or 4 steps back and then just tried to slot it from really only 15 metres out, if we're honest.
So 1-3-9 Old Eltham Collegians now. Mernda a 4-3-27. An opportunity missed for the home side. And it, again, just puts more pressure on them to get back into this game. We're 17 minutes already into this second term. Demons to clear it out, and it will start with Jake Bennett, who has it at half back. He's got Pachiga short. That's who he gets it to. Pachiga down the line. Good kick to Taylor. Almost true centre wing, broadcast side. Taylor can chip it forward to Harris. And it's just simple kicking at the moment for the Demons. They've already got it to halfway. And they can continue to go down the line here. It works again. This is Zach Hill. Now they go for the big kick inside. Mazzarella's going to have to fly all Turtles players, though. It hits ground level the ball, and then, wow, Russian McCoach. That was very silly. Very sloppy as well, and the Demons are going to be rewarded with a free kick here, but they have been pretty ill-disciplined today, Old Eltham.
Well, when your side's struggling, the last thing you can afford to do is be ill-disciplined, and unfortunately that's what's happened there for the Turtles, and it's presented a golden opportunity for Mernda to extend that lead.
It's going to be Travis Keating looking for his third of the afternoon. His third at a quarter as well. This is probably the simplest set shot he's had today. He's directly in front, but will kick from about 45 from goal. Keating comes in and has bent beautifully. He has 3 in the term, Travis Keating. And Mernda continue to extend this lead. They are 5-3-33. Old Eltham Collegians are 1-3-9. It's a 4-goal margin as we tick towards time on in this second term.
What a statement from the 35-year-old. Really turned this game on its head, and it's getting dangerous territory now for the Turtles. Keating with 83 goals, now up to 86 in his tally from 109 games. So really impressive from him thus far, and he just doesn't look like missing at this stage.
Back in the middle. Can the Turtles respond? Learson tries to. He grabbed out of the ruck and won a clearance. Bouncing ball inside 50. A couple of Turtles players try to grab it cleanly. They're unable to do so. A few players slipping in the mud pit. Tapped away by Tyson. Now to McCaffrey, who's trying to go towards half forward. And that kick is just landed in the field of play, but will be out of bounds for a boundary throwing.
That was all Kai Turner there. Just dove in, caused the smother, and just another 1%er. Mernda just looking and have been able to thus far to just put in that extra effort to stop the Collegians' attack.
Ball gets tossed up. Taylor went way over the ball, but wasn't able to grab it. Learson at ground level, managed to get it to McCaffer. Clever chip, but just went past Vindanopoulos. Still a chance for the Turtles inside 50. Milne got the handball away, and a Malone with a snap on goal. Punched through in the defensive goal square. Really well done. I think that was Cullett. And it's another minor score for the Turtles. 1-4-10. Mernda are 5-3-33. Excellent work from the Demons. It was indeed Dane Cullett. That's why he was in the Team of the Year last year with efforts like that.
Absolutely. And now, as we move into time on in this quarter, Old Eltham have really got to find a way to hit the scoreboard. Don't want to go into halftime down by 23 points because they really haven't had many opportunities.
Ball goes towards the outer side, ricocheted off a couple of Mernda players, and an Alice caught in a big tackle. Going to be a free kick. No, it's going to be a ball up, I should say, right in front of the Mernda bench. Ball gets tossed up. Mazzarella having to do ruck duties. Just did get a hand on it. Harris going in hard. Taylor couldn't pick it up cleanly. Harris did really well to get it away, and now they'll move forward through Bennett. There's a good kick inside. Coffey had to dive for it. Didn't take the mark. Recovered well and sends a high ball towards half forward. It's a one-on-one. Almost the mark taken by Johnston. Pushed off his opponent and tried to get the handball away and couldn't do so. And we're going to have a ball up almost right on the paint of 50 in the Mernda forward half. 5-3 plays 1-4 in favour of the visitors. Taylor tried to punch it. He's given away a high free kick instead, and now they'll try and move. This is Malone. Goes towards a one-on-one. He was looking for Burns. It was punched away from him. Turtles still with numbers. Again under pressure, and again it's going to be holding the football. No, boundary throwing, just the tackle outside the field of play.
Gee, the Mernda players love that spot right next to their bench. Every time they get a tackle, the bench is all getting up and just going into raptures at the moment. They really feel they've got a grip on this game.
Taylor grabbed it out of the ruck, but he's given away the free kick. So Learson, the new ruckman for the Turtles. Learson sends it towards half forward. Turner outbodied his man well and takes a strong intercept. And just chips it to a teammate, and they'll just take their time here. Just regain possession. Turner ran forward. He does that so well, just to move up the ground and offer an extra avenue to go forward for this Demons team, and he's done it again here, so he wins another possession. Goes down the line. It was a bit of a flat kick. It did work for Crouch, albeit a little bit awkward for him, but he does take the mark. Crouch sends the ball towards half forward. A lot of Turtles there, and it's punched away on that occasion by Kavanagh. We'll go out of bounds for a boundary throwing. Looking at the other games in MC Labour Division 2, South Morang 7-9-51, Lower Plenty 3-3-21, and Whittlesea 7-11-53, Lorimer a 1-6-12. Here, it's a 23-point lead. Coffey tried to get a tap, couldn't do so, spills out the back. Chance for Mernda to get it in. They quickly do. Will it work? It will. Smith takes the mark. That ball went in very quickly, and what worked well for Smith there is that he was front position, and that allowed him to take the mark. And another chance on goal for the Demons.
He's got a great physical presence, the 24-year-old. And he's been one of their threats up forward all throughout last season, and he's presented on a couple of opportunities today. And from about 35 metres out, this one could really be a dagger.
For their sixth goal of the afternoon, it's missing to the right. The Demons are 5-4-34. Eltham are 1-4-10. So a bit of light rain starts to fall here at Eltham College.
I think the Collegians will look to go down the middle there.
They do through Russian McCoach, and it's a smart move because they've got players everywhere. Milne to Taglieri to McCaffer in the middle of the ground. Decides to go towards the broadcast side. Good kick and mark taken by Fleming. Fleming wastes no time towards the pocket. It's a 2-on-2 and a terrific grab by Thomas Burns. And a lot of hard work for Burns in these last few minutes, and he's taken a good mark on the lead. Tough shot for him, albeit, but a chance to flip the momentum around for the Turtles.
It's when the Collegians look at their best. They flooded the corridor there and then just outpaced Mernda throughout the middle of the ground and presented themselves with this opportunity on goal.
One goal in one game last year. Can he make it one goal from one game in 2024? Not quite yet. It goes across the face. A couple of flies there for the Turtles out the back. Ball still in play, and a dangerous tackle is going to be one here by the Turtles. So it's going to be Kieran Malone really tight on the boundary. Man on the mark almost right next to the point post.
Sorry.
Malone is going to snap around, and he's missed to the near side. So he's on the outer side. Missed that one, and it's a fifth behind for the Turtles. They're 1-5-11. Mernda are 5-4-34. We are 25 and a quarter minutes into the second term of this match of the day broadcast. The Demons will clear it out. Here is Matthew May. Goes towards the outer side, and it's a good mark taken by Kasiki. Goes down the line with this kick. It's a 2-on-2. Taylor tried to get a hand on it, and he did well to fist that away for a boundary throw-in. It's been excellent today as Lachlan Taylor.
Love to see his vertical jump. If they did a test, it's been magnificent.
It's pretty impressive. It's going to be Coffey, though, this time in the ruck. He's up against Matthew Keys. First time we've seen him in that position today. That ball not going anywhere. We'll have a secondary stoppage. So 26 minutes in. The Turtles have not kicked a goal in this quarter. Mernda, meanwhile, have kicked 3. Ball gets tossed up again. Coffey getting the tap. A lot of numbers around. No. Was it spill out? It will. Handball there from Malone. Now to Murphy. Murphy goes towards Williamson, who tried to get in front. He takes the mark. No, umpire said play on. Just got rid of the football. They go inside 50 to Turtles, but there is nobody home except Demons defenders. And they can reset here. Bachiga had a chance to switch it, but decided to go back towards the outer side here. Off hands from Matthew Keys. Ball hits the deck, and then the boundary line wins.
I think the Demons are just happy to play it safe here, see out the quarter with the lead they've got at the moment, because they've definitely earned it and don't want to risk anything so close to halftime.
Boundary throw in. No ruckman getting a hand onto it. High free kick. Go to the way of Old Eltham Collegians. They'll play on. They go by hand on this occasion. Milne had to track back, and he put his pressure under enormous... Put his teammate under enormous pressure, I should say, and that allows Mernda to win the holding the ball free kick, centre wing out of side. I'd love to know what the tackle stats are, because I reckon right now the Demons are winning it tenfold, and that's with a 23-point lead.
I think that if there was a tackling heat map, it'd be a big red spot right in front of that Mernda bench. Seems to be happening every couple of minutes.
And with the crowd there on that side too, it's more of an incentive for players to maybe tackle all that side of the ground. They're going to switch it here and go really deep to start the Demons. Although no, Pachiga says, no, I'll do my own thing, and I'm going to give it back to Kasiki. He goes to Turner in front of that spot. And then the bench, Robert Fletcher would be impressed with his side so far. Goes to Callett, who's got all the space in the world. There is plenty of space here to work with for the Demons. Now Coffey, who played on 50 metres against Murphy. So Coffey was going to start to wind around on his left. Murphy was in the field of play. And Lincoln Coffey, in his second senior game, will be looking for his first senior goal.
This would just make it about the perfect end to this second quarter. The 16-year-old to put it out would be 29 points.
On the halftime siren, Coffey comes in. And that's the sound you need to hear if you're a Demons fan. He kicks his first senior goal, and an important one for the Demons. Half-time here, and it is all Mernda to speak about. They kicked 4 goals in that second quarter, and as a result, they lead 6-4-40. Old Eltham Collegians 1-5-11. And well, you could argue that it was because of a lot of players, but Travis Keating kicked 3 goals in that second term and helped lead this charge for the Demons. And then, of course, as we just said, Lincoln Coffey getting one back for Mernda. Meanwhile, in the first quarter, it was Christian Evans and Josh Mazzarella, and Matthew Williamson's goal in the first term is still the only major the home side have kicked up to half-time. And I've got to say, I'm a bit surprised to see this scoreline, but for Mernda, they thoroughly deserve to have this lead intact because